What's up, YouTube? The one and only Tabatoy bringing you a brand new video today. Today we're going to be hopping into some Black Ops 2 League play. This is actually just a pre-recorded match of League play that I had stored in my films. But before I get started with anything, guys, I just want to first apologize to any of my subscribers that I already have, any people that view my videos. I haven't uploaded a video in about 3 months. I think it's been. And that's a really long time. I feel like it's been a really long time. But like I said, I haven't uploaded a video in 3 months. And initially when I started uploading videos onto YouTube, I wanted to at least consistently put out a video per week. Because at the time, and even right now, my schedule usually is throughout the week, Monday through Friday. School in the morning, and then I have work at night. And so I at least wanted to put out, like I said, a video a week and make a video on the weekend. But with everything that's been going on in my life, just school and work, by the time I got to the weekend, I really just wanted to relax, not even edit a video, and just enjoy my leisure time, enjoy the free time that I had, that I didn't have to spend studying for some kind of test or final or something of the sorts.
Hardpoint contested.
So, like I said, I'm not trying to make up any kind of excuses, guys, but I do just want to apologize for not uploading any kind of videos. But enough of that, guys. Like I said, Black Ops 3 does come out in, I think, technically 48 hours, because you can pick up your game at midnight. So 48 hours and counting until Black Ops 3 comes out. And guys, I'm super excited and stoked for Black Ops 3. I haven't touched Advanced Warfare in about 2 to 3 weeks, ever since me and my friend Miguel, or as you guys know him as Mr. Junior 39, one of my teammates, one of my best friends. Me and him traveled to New Orleans 2 to 3 weeks ago. It might have been longer, it might have been just 2 weeks ago, but it seems like it's been forever. And like I said, me and him traveled to New Orleans, which is about 8 hours away from where I live. I live in Austin, Texas. And let me tell you, the 8 hours it took to get there, those were the longest 8 hours I have ever driven. And I usually drive 3 or 4 times back to my hometown, which is about 7 hours away. And that time goes by just like that. So driving those 8 hours, like I said, the longest 8 hours of my life. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the previous night, me and Miguel were playing Smite with some of our other friends. It was a game I just started playing about 2 days before he came to Austin. And I was completely hooked to Smite because in high school I was addicted to World of Warcraft, and it was my whole little PC gaming period. The PC game that I really was addicted to besides RuneScape. And I feel like as you're a child, as you're growing up, we all have that RuneScape period, or something of a sort. So anyways, we were playing Smite one night, and initially whenever we purchased the tickets, they had a preset times and all that, and they had the event starting at probably 5 o'clock. So with that in mind, 5 o'clock was the starting time. We were going to leave at probably 6 o'clock, get there, check into the hotel, go to the event, and probably stay there until 9 o'clock at night. And I actually just almost choked that storm right there. So anyways, at this about 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock, between the hours of 2 and 5, I go into the MLG website to actually check out the times to see who's going to be playing when. And when I check the schedule on the MLG website, it tells me the event starts at 2 o'clock. So like I said, this is at about 4 o'clock. So as soon as we realized that it's going to start 3 hours earlier than what we had anticipated, we didn't immediately stop playing. We played another match of Smite. We even played another match of Advanced Warfare. Hopped on to see if we still had it in us, and yes, we did win. And then it took Miguel about 30 minutes to get ready, and then it took me about an hour, 2 hours to get ready, because I didn't know what to pack. My whole apartment was just a mess. Everything was everywhere. So I was trying to find everything everything to throw into my, not suitcase, but into my little, into my bag, my Xbox, my computer, so I could upload some videos, or so I thought. So we finally leave at 6 o'clock, and the whole time over there, I'm just doing my best to stay up. I swear I probably fell asleep at least a few times, or not just, not fell asleep, but dozed off a few times going over there. Then by the time we got there, I think we were about, like I said, we were about 2 hours late, 3 hours late maybe. But we got there. It was fun. It was a fun weekend. We didn't compete or anything. Like I said, we did just watch the event. Try to get a little bit of an insight into what goes on at these tournaments. See really how good these pro players are. And honestly, these guys are really good guys. Seeing them on YouTube, watching them play on YouTube, it's a whole different thing of seeing the communication and whatnot, or how much time they probably are putting into this game. So like I said, gave us an insight how much time we are going to be needing to put in for Black Ops 3. So speaking of Black Ops 3, I wanted to talk about a little bit about Black Ops 3 before we get to the end of this video. So I think as soon as Black Ops 3 comes out, I'm going to be grinding that pretty much every weekend whenever I have the time. I'm going to be grinding Black Ops 3, and like I said, I made the promise I am going to upload at least a video a week. But I'm super excited, especially for competitive play, because I think the most interesting system that they're bringing into competitive play is the ban and protect system. For those of you guys that don't really know what it is, so basically, kind of like in competitive Smite, where they have, you can ban specific gods. Basically, it's the same thing. You can ban specific weapons, maybe perks, score streaks, specialist classes, anything of that. You can ban all of those. So maybe the team you're playing is really good with a sniper. You can ban that, and they won't be able to use it, but they can do the same thing to you.
You represented us well.
So honestly, I think that's going to be the most interesting factor in competitive play this year, especially. It just adds that extra factor that you have to be prepared for. What if they ban this? What if they protect this? Yada yada. I could go on and on about this. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the gameplay, if you enjoyed the commentary, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you have any comments, what I could do in the future, maybe what you'd like to see, or any kind of criticism maybe on my commentary, let me know down in the comments below. And subscribe for more content in the future. But as always, guys, this has been your boy Tabatsoy, and we'll catch you on the flip side.